Hello, this is Bill from DIY by Bill. Thanks for watching my channel. Today I'll be talking about making color sample boards for your wood stains. Here's an example of how I made mine. I took a 1/4 inch piece of wood. In this case it's red oak, and I cut in some small grooves. Not sure if you can see it yet, but the grooves separate each color. So here's an example of each color. I put the colors on one at a time, and the better I got at it, the better I learned what to do, because I made some mistakes I'll talk to you about, such as not labeling them. Nothing here is labeled. But then I started writing in a Sharpie type pen, magic marker, whatever you call it, the name of the stain color. What I've learned now since then is that you should also write the company, such as Minwax or whatever the company is. The reason is, here I wrote down the stain color, but I didn't write down the company. It's not Minwax, but I do remember where I bought that, that stain, and they don't carry that company or that stain at all anymore. So I'm out of luck for that color, even though I liked it. Next one, here's an example of maple. This one is too thin, so I couldn't cut the grooves in it. Probably could have, but this is just too thin. So what I decided to do is I separated my colors with some black electrical tape. The tape is held together for like 10 years already, so it's working well. The third one I did right here, I just made it yesterday. This is pine. I cut a side of a piece of 2x4 only, and I cut some grooves in it just like I showed you off my table saw. There it is. And I plan on staining that for future pine project as well. Now to what to consider next is also consider, don't just make one type of wood and stain it and think that's going to be the color, because the color they show you on the can or on the pamphlet is very different than the color that you'll actually see on the individual types of wood. So I'm going to show you an example. This is a cherry stain. This stain came from exactly the same can. So this is one coat of cherry stain on maple, and this is one coat of cherry stain on red oak. Tremendous difference. So don't trust the can pictures necessarily. There's probably a type of wood that is associated with the picture that says it on there, but I think you should, and I highly recommend that you actually make a board like I did. Keep it on, put a hole in it, slide it onto a nail or in the wall or something, and keep them on your wall somewhere, so in the future you just pull it down and it can help you decide what you like for your type of wood. I want to show you one more example. Here's the cherry wood, and it's on right here, cherry wood stain, and it's on the maple. And if on the bottom here I put 2 coats of the cherry stain on the maple, and still a tremendous difference between this and this. So take that idea into consideration. Make them. It only takes me, this took me 3 minutes probably to make this, so it doesn't take a long time. Anyone can do it. Thanks for watching DIY by Bill. Like it if you like the idea. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see future projects. There's going to be many coming up.